sacred beings, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the Hyades. So the Hyadian Starseeds, which come from the Hyades. So before we even begin, I will say your girl is healing from a head cold, and she's sunburned, and she's not wearing makeup today. We are hydrating, we are cleansing, and we're on the track to feeling better. But that is why I may sound weirder than normal. But let's get started. If you're new here and you would like to be part of this spiritual community growing together while on our sacred journeys, then please hit that subscribe button and make sure to ring the bell, because I always post updates and polls and just things about me in the community tab. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I'm just going to be giving you basically the markings you can find in your birth chart, and then how to connect with other starseeds from Hyades. So this was requested. It's open to our interpretation, the request. They wanted to know how do they connect with their origin, because they already know they have markings for Hyades. So I'm going to give the markings and then go over what I think you want to know about how to connect with them. The Hyades star cluster is a group of 6 stars situated on the face of the bull in the Taurus constellation. So that's what we're talking about today. My dog left, but I'll put some things on the screen here for you. So let's go over the markings. You will need your birth chart, and I go over how to get your birth chart in almost every single starseed video I do, so I'm not going over it now. Visit my last video where I went into depth of how to get your birth chart. Pause this, get your birth chart from that video. The timestamp is exactly at 1 minute 55 seconds. So this will be in the description. If you need your birth chart from that video, timestamp is below for that link of the video. But once you have it, you're basically getting your birth chart from astro-charts.com. And today you can use your tropical or your sidereal. I'm going to give you both of the coordinates or degrees or markings for each chart, so you can use either one, or you can use both of them. So make sure you have your sidereal and your tropical, or either or. So you can be 1 to 2 degrees away. So the main number I'm going to give you, the first number, you can be 1 or 2 degrees above or below that number for it to count as an alignment. So the first one is going to be the general numbers, and then I will give you the specific coordinate for the star in that constellation. So for tropical chart, this is your tropical chart, you would have, look for Taurus, it would be a 26 in Taurus, or 1 or 2 away. And then in Gemini, it would be 0, 6, 7, 8, or 10. So you're just looking at the first number. Now, moving on to the exact number of the star within that constellation in your tropical, you would have exactly 26 Taurus, 26 for this star within that constellation. You would also or have 0 Gemini 16 for this one, 6 Gemini 5 for the Prima Hyadium, 7 Gemini 9 for the Hyadium 2, 8 Gemini 44 for this one, and then lastly 10 Gemini 4 in Aldebaran, which I've talked about our Aldebaran in my Rare Royal Starseeds video, so you can check that out if you want. But now I have found out that it's also part of the Hyades. So moving on to sidereal markings. So this is for sidereal only. Is 2, this is in Taurus, 2, 6, 11, 13, 14, 15 in Taurus. Those are the general main numbers, the first number in your sidereal for the Hyades constellation or Hyades star system within the Taurus constellation. And then more specifically, it would be 2 Taurus 18 for Algol, the star itself, 6 Taurus 8s in this one, 11 Taurus 57 in the Prima Hyadium, 13 Taurus 1 is Hyadium 2, and then 14 Taurus 36 is this one, and lastly 15 Taurus 56 is Aldebaran. Those are the markings in your birth chart if you are from the Hyades star system, Starseed. So moving on to the request, someone please help me connect with my Hyades origin. So open for interpretation, right? So I'm going to try to answer your request by what I thought you might want to know or what I thought you mean. So if you want to connect with other like-minded beings, starseeds from Hyades, then make sure below you say, hi, I have those markings, I'm a Hyadian. Like, introduce yourself to other people, check the comments, make sure you leave a comment, and then you can connect with those other people. But definitely you can go online and look at all of the traits and characteristics if you come from Hyades. I will post some of the links in my description of the traits and characteristics you can have. But also, if you want to connect with other Hyadians, then you can join Facebook groups. There are a lot of Starseed Facebook groups, and just introduce yourself and say what you're trying to accomplish. And then if you want to connect with the specific stars in the sky, so I'm going to show you how I think it would be easy to find the stars in the sky. That way you can connect with them. So basically, like, I am Mintakan, so I know how to find the Mintaka star, which is in the Orion's constellation. Orion's belt is the furthest on the right of the three. For the belt is Mintaka on the right. And if you keep following the belt's line, that's going to point to the Pleiades, which looks to me like a very miniature dipper, little dipper. So in between Mintaka and Pleiades, you will find Aldebaran. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's one of the brightest stars. Not the brightest, but one of like 14 or 15 brightest stars that we can see. And then right next to Aldebaran is the 5 other, because there's 6 stars within Hyades. The other ones are like above it and to the right. It's a cluster of stars, and that is the Hyades. So hopefully that will help you find it in the night sky. You can connect with it that way by looking up at it at night, meditating at night, or just focusing on that star. Speaking of meditation, you can also connect with your home planet and origin by meditating and trying to visit your planet during meditation. You can find guided meditations online, and then just focus on your home planet and the intention of connecting with the Hyades. And then lastly, a way to connect with this origin is to follow your Hyades Starseed mission. So your mission is basically so you can become a writer or a storyteller in any way that is to you. A singer, you write poetry, you write books, you tell stories, whatever that means to you, because by doing this, you will be able to convey your vision in your very unique and captivating way. So you're very good at speaking in a way that other people can understand. And you have a very original voice. So that is why you'll be able to share your vision with the world. And then if you can't find a group to join, or you can't find what you're looking for to connect with origins, maybe it's because you are supposed to create that outlet for other people to use. So if you can't find what you're looking for to connect with other Hyadian Starseeds, then maybe it's because you're supposed to use your voice and your own unique way about doing things to create that outlet for others to use. So that is all I have for you today. I know this is a short video, but as I said, your girl's healing, and I just wanted to answer one of your requests and kind of just get that video out there for you guys. I do have other topics that I will be going over. I will post a poll soon. I haven't done that in a while. That way you can choose which one you're most interested in. So make sure to keep an eye out for that in the community tab. Otherwise, I'm going to go relax and get some good night's sleep tonight and try to get over this and get back to myself, you know. So thanks for watching. You guys are amazing. And until next time.